everybody. How you doing this morning? This is Jason Prigge for Coffee on the Coast live. We are a live edition today, and I am in my studio. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all healthy and safe, and getting a chance to get out and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weekend. Finally, we have some nice weather. Today, I have some awesome guests on the show. I have some wonderful people that are doing great things for the community. I'm going to bring them up right here. We have got Jen and Chrisma. Now, Jen is with Painting Pathways here in Manitowoc, and Chrisma is with the Lighthouse Recovery Community Center here in Manitowoc. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we have you on today because, well, number one, Chrisma, the other week we had you on because we were doing chalk drawings, and you had started this Manitowoc's Dose of Hope hashtag, and you were asking people to do drawings, chalk drawings. I'm just going to put that hashtag up here so we can all see it, and submit their chalk drawings. Now, what's going on here, and why do we have Jen here this morning? Can you kind of introduce Jen and tell us what's happening?
Yeah, so I just want to encourage people, like you had mentioned this weekend, that we're still running through the chalk art, and we still want people to get out there and create whatever they're inspired to create and give appreciation to, and that's on our event page. But that will be ending, and we'll be launching a new community-wide challenge on social media that we want people to now upload pictures or videos on what they're doing, positive activities they're doing to get through the safer at home order. And I had the opportunity to speak with Jennifer from Painting Pathways, and what a great partnership between our organizations and our populations to be able to highlight also the services that they are doing, especially during this time with mental health, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm so excited to be able to hear also about what Painting Pathways is still able to offer, even though we do have some limitations.
Awesome. That's really awesome. So, Jen, Painting Pathways, for people who do not know or people who are unaware, what is Painting Pathways?
Sure. So Painting Pathways Clubhouse is a program for adults with diagnosed mental illness. We are part of an international organization, so there's over 300 clubhouses in the world that follow this program. So we're pretty fortunate to have a clubhouse in a community of our size. It is very focused on peer support. Who better to help one another than those who have lived experience? We're also very much about hope and structure, having a place to go, to have structure to your day, to pursue things such as employment, housing, whatnot. As Chrisma mentioned, we unfortunately are closed now due to the pandemic, but we've been trying to find ways to keep our members engaged. Staff have been doing intense outreach, daily outreach, and however we can. Sometimes it's doing silly dance moves and trying to cheer people up, but keeping people connected. We've also, this is a population that often deals with very severe depression and anxiety, so this need to stay home is very tough for people. We are careful in our wording, trying to say it's physical distancing, not social distancing, because we want people to stay socially connected. So this is a great partnership and a great opportunity to focus on the positives and give people something to look forward to.
Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Right? You guys partnering up. So the wonderful work that the Lighthouse Recovery Community Center does, and the wonderful work that Painting Pathways does, I believe are a cornerstone for health in Manitowoc. And of course, I'm biased because I've been involved with the Lighthouse for a while. But during this pandemic, I have heard more than once about, for instance, suicide hotline being up 300%. People that I know that have been in recovery and some in long-term recovery, going back out there. And I actually heard of a friend of mine actually going back out there in an active addiction and passing away. So what we really need to do during this time is support one another, and that's what you guys are doing. So I want to share some of the fun chalk drawings, Chrisma. I've been waiting to do this. So you gave me these cool chalk drawings. This is what Chrisma's crew, I don't know who submitted these. I'm just going to start putting these up here. A Novak Service Center. I'm sure this had something to do with that. What is this one about, Chrisma?
Yeah, so Jeremiah has been absolutely wonderful. He sponsored this first wave of community-wide social media challenge in the chalk, but more importantly, he's just been a supporter and a help to people in our community that maybe necessarily couldn't provide everything right away, but he helped them out to make sure that they can get to work or get their kid to school, things like that. So I cannot thank Jeremiah and Novak Service Center enough. And this is one of the people that he helped. So they, as a family, put this together. So we thank you for the sponsorship and the support.
Yeah, Jeremiah is awesome. He's doing a bunch of, he still is he donated about $10,000 worth of oil changes to people who are working in healthcare. Just an amazing thing in the community. Look at this one here. Together we stand. I like this one with the people around what I assume is the world. That's very cool.
Yeah, I just love that one. That's a great representation.
Yeah, and we've got Wrap It Up, another local business represented here.
Yes, Kelly Underwood and the family put that together. Loving the coffee. They're so thankful for staying open and the food and the drinks and refreshments. And
yeah, Randy and Barb over there are friends of mine as well. And then this one's another local business, Pine River Dairy, I assume.
Yeah, Kristen Odell and the family put this together. They went out there, and then on top of it, they gave little bags, donated bags to the people at the Lighthouse. So she brought those home on top. It was just wonderful organizations and people throughout this time.
Yeah, Kristen Odell is an awesome friend of mine. As you know, we partner sometimes, and she's also a board member at Lighthouse Recovery Community Center, right?
Yes, she is.
And then here we go. Mailman. A little tribute to the mailman.
Yep. And I see little background at Clipper City Co-op.
Yeah, a little plug for them. We love them as well. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more. I just wanted to get those drawings in. The artist in me is like, let's put the visuals up. So let's talk about this new thing. So I'm going to show this graphic that you gave me, Chrisma. And let's explain a little bit what you want people to do with this.
Yeah, so just uploading, see, like here's some pictures, just showing different activities that people are engaging in to get through this safer at home order. And I've seen some really neat videos. I didn't send those to you, but I saw like an at-home spa taking place. So everybody was like up in their chairs and the hands were soaking and masks were on, so like, I know people are getting creative, and just to be able to share those things inspires people. Like that creativity is just a beautiful thing to be able to share with one another, and to know that we're not in it alone. Again, that connection of like, I see painting, I see these are all things that I've done with my children over the last few weeks, and it just feels good. It's a great way to feel connected to like, wow, other people are engaging in these activities as well.
Awesome. That is awesome. And I will join you. There we are. So, Jen, tell me a little bit about how the positivity in Manitowoc is getting some of your people who are getting services from you. How is it helping them right now during this pandemic? What are you guys doing? And obviously, you guys are on Facebook. I want to give a plug for Painting Pathways and to visit you guys as well. So people who are in need can still get services. How can they still get services?
So even though our doors are closed, we are fond of saying our community is wide open. We are, as staff, continuing to deliver food and supplies twice weekly to our members. Mm-hmm. We're encouraging members to stay involved with projects. You might be able to see some of these hearts behind me from the Spread the Love community campaign. All the hearts in our windows, our front windows, were made by members. We've been encouraging members to make greeting cards for residents of nursing homes. I think we've sent over 100 cards so far to local nursing homes. And then we have a private Facebook group. It's a peer support group for our members, and they've really been connecting and trying to keep each other positive. I mean, overall, I'd say folks have been doing relatively well, but there was one who kind of hit a wall this week and posted, "Hey, I'm having a hard time. What do you guys do to lift yourselves up? What kinds of things?" And the responses were phenomenal on, I read, I go for a walk, I draw, paint, just the suggestions and the support were amazing. We noticed when we're out doing our deliveries, there's one member in particular who each time we deliver has a different message for us, whether it's stuck on her door or a chalk drawing on her sidewalk thanking us. So we're staying connected however we can, and that's just so important. That's why I really love this campaign and think it's just going to be something that our members embrace and that we work together as a community to continue to stay positive.
That's so cool. And Chrisma, let's just give a plug for the Lighthouse real quick and what you guys are doing. Now, obviously we've got this, but and we've gone through this before, but where can people find resources for recovery during this time of pandemic? It's difficult because you can't go to a physical meeting.
Right, but we do have our page. We upload daily the availability for local Zoom meetings, and then we also post other Zoom recovery meetings on a regular basis so people are in the know. You can contact the page. We also have a 24-hour hotline that people can call, and that's 920-374-3989. So people can call that number at any time to talk to a recovery support specialist. To get them, the support that they need. So if we can get people connected, that's what we're doing.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much for what you do. I just want to put this graphic up because as a business person here, let's see here, we're going to hide that right there. As a business person, I sponsor a lot of these things every once in a while, and you see the Coolest Coast logo there. But let's give a shout out to the sponsors. Chrisma, these sponsors are helping out with this thing right here. So let's give a shout out to them. Who are the sponsors?
Yep, so the Hazel Shop. So Stephanie is there, and she is a big supporter of what we do as well. So we just want to thank her. She's donating one of her amazing candles, which I burn on a regular basis at home. And she's got some really other neat, wonderful products as well. So Fox's Piggly Wiggly, they're wonderful supporters of what we're doing in the community. So we have some gift cards from them as well, and we thank them for their donation and support. Awesome. I love this when I don't love problems, but I love when there's a situation that may be challenging and people come together for the good of the community. And that's exactly what you ladies are doing. And just from me personally and on behalf of Manitowoc, thank you so much for doing what you do. So once again, folks, I just want to put this up so everybody knows. Please use this hashtag and send your stories when you're doing this. Things positive that are going on in the community, right, Chrisma? Any type of content, right? Yeah.
Pictures, videos.
Yeah, cool. Pictures, videos, just share what you're doing and inspire others.
Awesome. And that's what you're doing today. Thank you so much, ladies, for being on the show. I super appreciate it, and I can't wait to have you on again. And thanks for all the great things you're doing to help Manitowoc on a daily basis. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jason. You too.